Conversations with Cliff. I'm a free-thinking spiritual beast. We can keep it ratchet or classy. I'm here for the conversation.
Exist with people like it just can't be.
You know where I feel like the ball was dropped as a collective? It was our generation. We didn't bridge the gap between the younger generation.
Because you damn know why.
I mean,
Tell them why.
why
Tell
not?
them why.
Why not?
I had this conversation with my mama.
Go ahead.
Right? So our generation, y'all was born in the 80s?
Correct.
Right? Okay. So think about what your parents was doing in the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
They was all on drugs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just to be for real.
Let's keep it 100.
And you think about the war on drugs in the black community in the 80s.
Preach.
Right?
Right.
So you got parents who were functioning on half a damn brain.
So you have functioning drug addict parents.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, you got fathers removed from the household.
Yeah.
You got welfare that came in. It's just broken homes in general, right?
Facts.
Broken people in general that were raising us.
Right.
And so we were half-ass raised, just to be for real. And so the fuck up didn't start with us. You know, it started with our parents in their era. So then if you half-ass raised your kid and then now they have kids and they only have half of what they needed to function as an adult and as a parent,
Right.
then what the hell do you expect our kids to be like? Right? We don't have a whole lot to give them. Everything that we learned through experience and on the streets and from your friends and you know, whatever your parents were able to gather. And of course, that's not for everybody.
Right.
But that's what our parents were dealing with. And in our 10 years, that's what we were dealing with. My parents were drug addicts for most of my life. Right? So it's no way that you can be an amazing parent and instill most everything that your child needs high. There's no way you can do it. It's no way. So I'm giving my kids then whatever I feel like I can.
Right.
In the same token, you're doing. So we all can. We at one point in our life, when we was a teen, we said, when I get grown and I have kids, I'm not gonna be like my mom and dad.
Yeah.
At some point, we all said it in frustration, whatever. And then as we got older, we had kids. We said, I'm gonna do everything the opposite of what my parents did. I'm gonna do the opposite. But then you sit back and say, I just said exactly what the hell my mama said, or I'm doing exactly what my parents did.
Yeah.
Or
And then you
even
like, damn.
Or even in that, shoot, if you trying to be the exact opposite of what your parents are and they was getting in your ass when it needed to be right, and you say, well, I want to have a conversation with my kid, when you really should have kicked them, kicked them, right?
You want to be their friend.
The kids ain't used to getting checked.
And that's why I say we dropped the ball because we had, though we grew up in Reaganomics, we grew up in these drug houses and things like, not drug houses, but parents who did drugs and things like that.
I mean,
We don't know.
I mean, hey,
we grew up with a lot of division. Dads removed from the homes, whatever the case may be. We still had structure in the neighborhood where I couldn't go to Steven's house and his mama would not check me.
That's true.
We don't have those things. Like,
That
we
is
can't
true.
say anything to anybody else's kid because they get offended, then the parent get offended. Nobody wants to take responsibility. It comes to the point where Clifford said we're too busy trying to be friends with our kids instead of being parents. We gave kids too much power that they're not allowed to even have. Like, I see people trying to yeah, they're not old enough to understand the power that they have. I shouldn't see parents bargaining with their kids. Like, if you do this, then you get this.
Or even that come with like so to tie it back to school with the no child left behind, and then everybody gets sprinkles in sports and shit
Everybody
like that,
get a
which
trophy.
I hate.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it does not allow your child the benefit of failing.
Right.
Right? You gain a certain part of your character by failing, right? By trying to accomplish some shit that never work out. And that is what pushes you in most areas to try again and to build a tough skin, right?
To get better.
But what you saying, no, Billy, it's okay.
You're gonna
Okay?
make it.
You're gonna make it, and I'm gonna get
Push
you
you
ice
on,
cream,
buddy.
and it's gonna have sprinkles, and You damn try tomorrow. Shit, well, Billy tired tomorrow, and he know he gonna get ice cream anyway. So what's the point?
Why try hard? So virtual learning has exposed that.
Holla at her.
Not
Like,
to
say
put
hi or
that.
something.
But then again, like I said.
Thank you for listening. This has been an A2I Media production.